Hey guys, it's Marshall, and I'll be bringing you a new campaign on Stainless Steel 6.3. It's a mod for Medieval Total War 2, and you're probably wondering, where's Shogun? Well, the thing is, with Shogun, I became incredibly bored with it very quick. It didn't hold my attention, I didn't find it very fun, and probably since my last campaign video, I haven't even touched the game once. It's just not fun to me. I find it incredibly boring. I don't know what it is, it's just not something I enjoy, so I haven't really played that a lot. And I downloaded this yesterday because I figured I probably should put some videos up and probably go back to my roots. However, I didn't want to play just normal Total War, so I downloaded this mod. This mod does several things to the campaign. One, you can see it makes it much larger, as you can see on the campaign screen, but also it adds a bunch of factions that weren't in it before. For example, the Kingdom of Aragon, Crusader states, I'm not even going to pronounce that. Kamuraza. Yeah. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. Empire. The Kievan Rus. Republic of Novgorod. I think was in the original, if I remember. But they changed a lot of the factions around. Made it a lot more made it a lot more accurate historically. In this campaign, however, though, I'm going to be playing the early era campaign. There's two different campaigns. There's the late era and early era, each with different factions. And in this one, I'm going to be playing as the Crusader states. The campaign starts as 11 AD. I just have everything on medium because this apparently is a very hard, what's it called, game, as well as has other factors such as, well, I'll start this off here, but it has other factors like you have attrition now, you have supply that you have to maintain, a bunch of other things. I can't remember them all. The AI is a lot more aggressive, and alliances, like your allies, will help you out a lot more. However, I'm stuck in the middle of the desert, surrounded by enemies. Since I'm playing as the Crusader states, with no Christian nations near me, and historically, this was a very tumultuous time for the Crusader states. You had the Kingdom of Jerusalem, you had the County of Edessa, I think it was a Principality of Antioch, and the County of Tripoli or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's close along those lines. I'm just going to turn the sound down a bit. Let's see, music down a bit, just so you can hear me a bit better. I'll put subtitles on, just because I have the sound down a fair bit. But yeah, it was a very difficult time at this period. There was very little resources left in the Holy Land after the Crusaders marched through, and if the Muslims had united at this time, they probably would have wiped out the Crusader states, except they came pretty much one by one into various battles in which the Crusaders were able to become victorious, and King Baldwin, I don't know why it says Badu, whatever his name is there, was able to win a series of successive battles over the years as they were invaded by the Fatimid Caliph. Anyway, the Fatimids in the south. However, though, the northern principalities and counties, Edessa and Antioch, began to be defeated in a series of battles. Most notably, the Battle of Haran, where was the first time the Crusader force, well, a large Crusader force, had been defeated in battle, and they were absolutely massacred. This led to the territory of the county and principality being greatly diminished. However, though, under the leadership of Tancred, Bohemond left the Holy Land and retreated back to France under the leadership of Tancred, who I don't think is here at all. Let me check my family tree. Under the leadership of Tancred, they were able to reestablish some dominance over the region, and were able to hold on for a bit longer. Originally, there was no king of Jerusalem, as it says here, King Baldwin. Under Godfrey, he was like Lord Protector of something. I can't remember exactly what his title was, but he was not acknowledged. He did not acknowledge himself as the king because he didn't believe that was right. He believed Jerusalem should have a king because it was the religious city, and he believed that the Holy War, known as the Crusade, wasn't meant for conquest, but it was meant to liberate the Christians and recapture Jerusalem for Christianity. But enough of that. Let's see what we've got going on here. To our south we have the Egyptians, or the Fatimids. To the north we got the Turks. What's it called? Yeah, the Turks. To the east we have we'll just call them the K Empire, because I know I can't pronounce that. And then to the west we've got the Byzantines. We are very isolated at this point in time. We have no Christian neighbors, and our territories are separated, as you can see. None of our territories are actually adjacent to each other. So let's see what as you can see, I've been building farms right off the bat to get some basic income and some basic population growth in my cities. But ooh, what are these? As you can see, there's a bunch of new units with different abilities and such. I don't have any large forces, but I know for a fact the Egyptians. However, I'm not going to go to war with them yet, because that would not be great for me. I think my first move will be to take Acre and then Tortosa, and from there I can basically unite Palestine and Lebanon and have basically a somewhat joined country. I can then take out Damascus, which should be about here, and then I think this will be Aleppo up here. Yeah, and then we'll move to Aleppo. From there we should have a unified kingdom, and hopefully we'll be able to hold off the Turks and Egyptians for a fair bit of time until we can gain some strength. To recruit those, let's get another spy so we can get some more details. This will not be a long episode, I don't think. Don't have tons of time, but I just want to get this out there. I don't really have anything to recruit in any settlement. These are militia, type mercenary. I see the descriptions are much different here. Each unit has a type. So this is for this army here. Where is this even? This is in Edessa. My miles, or whatever, however you pronounce them, are type. Their type is feudal and their quality is superior. So each unit has their quality and such. Example: my Armenian infantry is type. It's mercenary. So same with my Armenians of Sicily. I'm not gonna say it because I'll pronounce it wrong, and I'll get the trolls angry. But they also redid a lot of the models. As you can see, the cities and towns and castles look much different, and it's hard to distinguish between a castle and a city. Although I think all I have is towns actually at the moment, so I will need to capture a castle relatively quick. I don't think there's any castles in proximity to me besides Aleppo. I don't have. Well, I have the forces in Edessa, but I can't really train up anything to help them except some spear militia here. Let's see if there's any mercenaries for hire. No, there's none in the Edessa province. So I'll stick to taking Acre, and I'll sack that city, which should get me a bunch of money.
With honor, mon roi. Orders. Joining forces, seigneur.
And hopefully they don't march out to attack me. I'm just gonna try to force them into submission. Hopefully they don't have any high quality units. I don't think I'm